In high school, I was really good friends with a girl who was in catechism, which is like a Catholic church group, and she had to do community service hours every Friday, or Friday was when it was most convenient for her because we had nothing to do at night since we were only like 15, 16. So she would go and feed the homeless as part of her community service hours, and I had nothing to do as well, and we were like best friends in high school, so I would go along with her. And her church group was comprised of kids the same age, so teenagers, and then I don't know if he was her teacher or just one of the people who worked closely with the church, but he had the truck, and every Friday night we would meet at the church and cook in the hall and make like really big servings of like food, so it could be like anything from just like chicken enchiladas or like spaghetti, which is very easy to make in big portions, and we'd spend like a few hours cooking from like 5 to 6 p.m. and then 7 o'clock we'd kind of load everything into the truck, and so we'd be out in the streets of Pomona, California, like around 8 p.m. until we ran out of food, which would sometimes go into like 11 p.m. And it wasn't an organized thing, like it wasn't like I don't think the church knew exactly where the people were that we were going to. It wasn't like we set up camp and then had homeless people invited. We would literally just drive around the city like a caravan and just like see people and be like, hello sir or ma'am, like good evening, hope you're doing well, like would you like some food, are you hungry? And they would always be very thankful. And the city is really full of homelessness and poverty, so we would always be like, unfortunately it's very easy to find people that are in need, so it wouldn't take that long to find them, but it was always a really eye-opening experience because of all of the different people that you've never seen before, that you could imagine living in the city, like being out hungry at night. And we would sometimes go to this trailer park across the street from the church, just because even though they had a home and they weren't considered homeless, they were still very much in need of food, or they weren't getting good food for dinner, especially when they had a lot of little kids there. And so the families that we would run into would always be like very grateful, and we even like made relations with one of the little kids that was there, and he would always come out and say like, see you next week, like can't wait to see you again next Friday. And so that was really heartwarming, and I'm really glad that I got to participate. And so we did that every Friday for like 2 years, and that's what I've done like since. That's what I did up until I went to college, and then I had to move away, but it was always really nice to feed the homeless there in Pomona.